Hello awesome viewers, welcome to AC Studio. If you follow this channel closely, I'm quite sure you already know that I have made a number of scratch build 40k vehicles so far, and they're all designed to complement my Joytoy action figure collection. So I've built a number of vehicles, including one of my most famous projects to date, the Land Raider Proteus. After Land Raider, I then move away from all the Space Marine vehicles and instead I actually start making other factions. And because Necron is one of my favorite armies, then I made the Canoptek Command Barge, which I haven't got a review yet. I'm gonna have a review very soon. I've already working on the next project. If you follow this channel and watch my shorts videos, then you already know what I'm gonna do next. And it is the Necrons again, because I love Necrons so much, right? And also because I would like to add onto my Necrons army to build it up, to make it looks really good. So my new project that I'm working on at the moment is the Canoptek Spyder. So here it is. So you can see it is still under construction at the moment, but I've already done pretty much the whole structure of the Spyder. The reason why I made the Spyder, because I love the Spyder. I have a lot of vehicles to choose from in Necrons, but nothing really more attractive than the Spyder itself. I actually think the Spyder looks really good. But the biggest problem with the Spyder is the geometry is very complicated to make, and also it got a lot of legs. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 legs, right? With a Spyder, it has to be 8 legs. And also I want the legs to be articulated as well. So all the legs that I'm making here can articulate, and it took me a long time to think of a way to design the articulation, because as you know, I use cardboard and mountboard to make the scratch build models. The problem with using paper is not strong at all. When you need to design the joint, they will become really loose as well over time, and it is also weak as well, especially when you do legs like that. That is a very sophisticated, very small legs. It is not a chunky design, so it needs to be nimble, it has to be strong, but at the same time it needs to be articulated. So it's actually very difficult to design a paper model that is well articulated. So having a second thought here, I then realized I'm actually not making a vehicle at all. I'm actually making an action figure. So this actually is an action figure. Since it is not a vehicle, so that makes my life a little bit easier, so I don't have to design it at the same time, to make sure it can interact with the figures. So this is just a standalone, right? The action figure. What makes this very difficult is the geometry. Look at the geometry, look at the body itself, for example, right? It is not as simple as the strict and geometry, just like the Land Raider or the Rhino or whatever. This is actually very difficult. You can see this is all curved body, and then you have different circular geometry or curved geometry within, right? Each one, right? Much more complicated than what I think. But the reason why I still want to do it, despite how difficult it is, even though I have never done it before, right? Never done curved geometry with cardboard or paper, but I don't care, I'll just do it. And also because I love this Spyder. In fact, it's no one even try making this. Regardless, it is 3D print, and there's no guarantee whether even 3D print, you can actually make sure the joint works really well as well. And that is why I embarked on doing this figure. I actually think this Spyder will be very unique after you finish, right? So since I haven't got any experience with, doing action figure before, with articulate joints, so I went back to review all the works that I've done so far, all the scratch build Warhammer 40k projects, and to see what materials I've used before, and I could actually use it for a different purpose, perhaps doing articulate joints and stuff like that. And apparently I've actually used flexible aluminum wire that you can get in Daiso. There are Daiso stores in Australia, United States, but not in the UK. But doesn't matter, because this is just flexible aluminum wire, so you can get this quite easily, right, in hardware shop and stuff like that. And also got this from the art shop as well, aluminum wire as well. Apparently I use this flexible aluminum wire all the time in almost single model that I've made, including the back panel of the Land Raider and then balustrade in the ATV Invader. And there are various diameter you can get. So I used the 2mm wire, but I did not use the gold one. I used the copper color ones. So I used the 2mm bronze color. Unfortunately, it is not available in black, but the bronze color looks really good on the Necrons. And what I did, I'm going to show you in a separate video later on, is to embed the wire inside the legs, inside the structure of the legs, and also within the joint there. I also designed it in a way that allows rotate like this without any issues. Look at that. And it is actually quite easy. You can just move it like that, you know. And this is a articulated legs, and the same applies to the body. So if you put it on a body like this, you know, you can actually move this joint as well. Here, double joint. Yep, make that into an articulated figure. You know, it took me a while to figure out this idea, but eventually I think it works really well. You know, there's nothing better than that, right? Look at that. And also the front, you know, claws as well, the front two legs, you can actually rotate like that, yeah. So it's actually really good. So I could actually articulate quite a bit, and I'm going to show you the design inside, right? How can I actually allow it to just rotate around like that so freely, right? So I'm going to show you in a separate video later on, and also the same apply to the head as well. These mandibles can actually, you know, open and close as well, and even this one actually can articulate as well. So you can actually like this. Yep. So you can see this is fully articulated. So it is really cool. So this gives you playability. That is what, you know, action figure is about. What's the point if you design the, you know, fixed mandibles and you cannot do anything about this, right? But this now give you so much playability, right, to do whatever you want. Right. Obviously you'll see this little kind of like extension of the wire, and you're thinking, oh, how come you actually do this? This is designed to be insert at the your bottom part of the body. So this is number 7. So I actually put it in there like that. Put 7, and then you got that's number 5. So this is how it looks like. See how it extends into this part. So you can see there's a recess channel in order to fit the wire inside. Yeah. Then once I put this piece here, then it will become very strong. I will stick it together. Yep, like that. I see if I can actually turn it around to show you how it looks like at the moment. Alright, that's how it looks like at the moment. And put a head in there, and it is like that for the time being, like that. Yep. Looking very good now, actually. Yep. And then here you also got the back piece, right? And then you put it together like that, and that is your Canoptek Spyder. So everything comes together really nicely. The hard work has been done. The hardest part is actually this one, right? This one's actually easier, but not easiest, still easier compared to that. I still need to add some more details on it. It's not finished, not ready for painting, but close enough, right? Now comes to the end of this video, and I hope you like this video, and I hope you can come back and see my finished Spyder later on in this channel. So please give me a like to support not just video but actually this work, and most importantly, it is actually an action figure. So my first ever, and also one of the most complicated. Anyway, stay tuned in this channel because I'm gonna have a review video on my CANTOPEK command barge, as you can see here, right? So please subscribe if you haven't. Otherwise, I will speak to you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.